Friday, 6 o'clock in the morning, Polish-Belarussian border. Despite the fact that it is a closely guarded barrier, dozens of migrants attempt to cross it. Moments later, border guards appear and thwart the attempt to break into the territory of Poland. Such a smooth action is possible thanks to the investment in the barrier prepared by the United Right government, which warned that there would be many more similar attempts in the future. Today, this is also admitted by officials of the December 13th coalition government in Poland. There has been a recent increase in the number of foreigners attempting to cross. Yesterday, a group of 22 people, destroying a technical barrier, crossed into Poland. The new element is that 5 people stayed on the Belarusian side and throwing stones at Polish patrols, at the same time recorded the illegal border crossing. The crossing is not there. The Polish border is tight. Thousands of soldiers, border guards, and police officers, cameras and drones guard every meter of it, 24 hours a day. This is what the response of the Polish services look like in practice. Every attempt to force the border ends with immediate action by the border guards.
Gdzie jest ta granica?
However, politicians of the current Polish government, led by Donald Tusk, have changed their opinion on illegal immigrants from the east. When law and justice at the peak of migration pressure, provoked by the Putin and Lukashenko regimes, wanted to build a barrier and put thousands of border guards and soldiers on the border, they were met with incredible heckling and a sabotage from the opposition politicians at the time. More guns? Then what? You will bring some tanks in? No, a soldier needs to be equipped with weapons. They wouldn't be a soldier if they didn't have weapons. May I ask you to identify yourself, please? Do you hear me? Maybe I will come closer, record you closer, so your face will be scanned, and maybe we can find another way to identify you. As you can see, the border guards do not introduce themselves. Could you introduce yourself? They don't introduce themselves. They don't say for what reason we can't pass. You are just thugs. The machine of attacks on the border guard and law and justice politicians was driven by Donald Tusk himself. They will put up a wall and a fence and another wall, and best yet, to connect it to electricity. There was also a question about the wall. I never said the wall would not be built. This wall will not be built in a year or in 3 years even. Despite huge attacks, the government has completed the construction of the barrier that today defends the border of Poland and the European Union. Donald Tusk's hypocrisy seems to have many signs. The Polish Prime Minister does one thing and says another in Poland, and another in the international arena, specifically in the European Union. Today, a meeting was held in Berlin to celebrate the Polish presidency of the Council of the European Union. In reality, it's an attack on the rule of law and justice. Artistic and discursive speeches are devoted to questions about what traces have been left by years of law and justice government interference in artistic freedom, and how the Polish artistic and cultural scene is coping with political change. The role of women, who played a key role in driving political change, will also be discussed. There is outrage, however, at the screening of the film directed by Agnieszka Holland, Green Border. The screening will be preceded by a discussion. It is a film that shows a hypocritical image of the Polish border guards. A film protested against by politicians of the United Right and defended by politicians of the current government, who are so eager today to talk about the heroism of uniformed officers. Soldiers and border guards are shown as bloody torturers of illegal migrants. The production was applauded by, among others, civic platform politicians, who today thank them for defending the borders. An apology has never been made by any of the politicians who previously attacked the border guards, who were fulfilling their duties and defending Poland's border.